welcome to LifeStretch evening. It's Wednesday night. I look forward to showing you some wonderful stretches and lengthening so that you can feel better, feel relaxed, feel calm. We'll wait a few minutes and let some people come on. It's been a beautiful day. The sun was shining. Gorgeous day. Absolutely nothing to complain about. I hope you had a gorgeous day too. So we're just going to give people just a few minutes to hop on, and then we're going to get started. I'm going to do a quick introduction once I start the YouTube video as well, so that people can access this at a later time. If you've never taken the LifeStretch class here at Brenda's Fitness, no worries. I'm going to walk you through the whole thing. It's a very gentle flow, and I think you'll really enjoy it. So we're just coming up to 6:30 now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do an introduction with you and with YouTube at the same time. So I'll turn it on and take a little step back, and I'll introduce myself. Hi, this is Brenda from Brenda's Fitness out here in Osgood, and I want to welcome you to LifeStretch class this evening. LifeStretch is a very gentle flow. We're going to combine some flow movements, which are very yoga-like, along with some traditional stretches, as well as some TaiChi, QiGong type movements as well. It's a very relaxing hour. We're going to use our breath to calm ourselves, to bring us back to center, and to relax things so that the tissue can lengthen. All right? So make sure you have a mat handy. We are going to be doing some sitting, so if you have a few blocks that you want to sit on, a bolster, a pillow, if sitting cross-legged for any length of time is uncomfortable for you. All right? And I'm going to use a band for my hamstrings. If you have a band or a strap handy, you can use that, but it's not necessary. Okay? And we're going to get started in just a moment. So come to the center of your mat and just march on the spot for a moment. And then find a comfortable spot where your feet are underneath your knees, underneath your hips. We're going to do some breathing. Okay, so we're going to put both hands on the lower belly. And I'm going to ask you to breathe in through your nose with a nice deep belly breath. Feel the hands expand. And exhale through the mouth or nose and bring your belly button back to your spine. Good, let's do that again. Breath in. And out. And again in. And relax the shoulders and exhale. Good, so the deep belly breathing at the beginning, it really sort of takes us from that stressful, oh my gosh, we just finished supper, go, 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 to okay, time to slow down, time to bring the body back into alignment, rest and digest, okay? So that's the purpose of doing it for now. We're going to start with one hand on the belly now, and one hand on the low back. And what we're going to do is we felt the belly going in and out. Now we're going to tap into belly and back. So we want to feel expansion in our breath and back down. If you don't feel anything, that's okay, it'll come. Breath in, and out. And again in, and out. One more breath in this position. Breath in, and out. Let those shoulders relax down. Good. Bring the arms by your side, give them a little shake. Good job. Now we're going to come up to the rib cage. You're going to breathe into the ribs and exhale, bring the ribs back into place. All right? And as you breathe in, think about bringing in the calm, and every time you exhale, think of let go of stress, let go of worry, let go of concerns, whatever you need to let go of, use your exhale to let that go. All right? Always bringing in the positive, bringing in the new. All right, here we go. Breath in and exhale. Let that worry go. And again, breathe in. Beautiful life energy. And exhale. Goes the fear. Breath in. nicely done. Okay, now one hand on the belly and one hand on the chest. And what we're going to do is we're going to fill belly first and then chest, and then we're going to exhale chest to belly. Oftentimes we end up breathing through our chest a lot during the day, or even holding our breath. We're being mindful to get down into the belly. That's where the calm is. All right, let's do this. Breath in, belly, chest, and then exhale. Chest, belly, drawing that belly button in. Again, breath in, and out. And one more in. Expand and exhale. Relax. Let the air drift out. Very nice. And drop back down. Very good. So, stand just a little wider than shoulder width. And before we start shifting our weight, we're going to just start moving those arms side to side. Toes and knees are facing forward. I'm turning at the belly button, turning at the tummy, rotating. This is called knocking on the doors of life. This is just waking things up. So just let those arms tap. Eyes can follow. Breath in and out. In and out. Again, we're bringing the nice positive breaths in, the calm breath, and exhaling the stress of the day. Breathe in and out. And then take your knocks right up to the chest. So I'm tapping the back, right around my kidneys, and right in front of my shoulder, right along the collarbone. Breath in. And then come back, right below the rib cage. There we go. And slow that down. And come to standing. And just feel that beautiful tingle all through your body. That's waking things up. Thank you for the thumbs up. I'm glad you like that. I love it. Okay, so now just bring your feet a little closer again. Now we're just starting to warm up. Let's start shifting the feet front and back. Just feeling the weight, the toes, the balls of the feet, and then more towards the heels. Make sure your knees are soft so you're not throwing yourself off balance. We're calm, we're relaxed. There we go. And now come to center, and then the other. So one foot takes the weight, and then the other. Just being aware. We're going to talk to our bodies tonight. How does our body feel? Does it feel heavier in one foot than another? My right foot feels heavier. I think that means my right foot's a little bit tight. That's okay. It'll loosen. And come to center. Take a nice breath in. And out. And now we're going to loosen up the joints one at a time. So we're going to start with knees and ankles. Just gently loosening it up. Nothing challenging here. Just hello, checking in. Very nice. And leave them in a nice soft position. Hands on hips. We're going to tuck our hips under and behind. Oh, someone likes this one too. Awesome. This wakes up the low back. Super gentle. Ooh, and I got some hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys. Very nice and coming to neutral. Arms come by the sides. There we go. Now we're going to time our breath with this. Roll the shoulders in, breath in. Roll the shoulders back, breath out. Breath in, roll in. And open. It's like you're greeting the sun. Breath in. And exhale and open. Beautiful. And hands by your side. If you didn't smile for that one, oh my goodness, that's a smiler one. Okay, chin, back and forth, here we go. Go from our computer chin to our tall LifeStretch chin. Back and forth, lengthening the spine. And then stack the head up over the shoulders. Take a nice deep breath in. and out. Beautiful. All right. Take a little bit wider stance. We're going to start opening up the front line. So knees and hips forward slightly. We're going to reach up, reaching up with one arm and then the other. Using our belly breaths, breathing in and out, alternating our reaches. Do what feels comfortable for you. Do not go into any feeling of pain or sharp pinching. We're just feeling gentle stretches. And if your stretch is here or it's down here, and it may just be raising the arms a little bit, that's just fine. Do what feels good for you. This is your stretch. Okay? Good. We're going to come around the side. This is going to be our transition every time, coming around the side really slowly. Feel into it. Soft knees. Chin tucked. Let those arms dangle right out of the sockets. Be mindful of your low back. If it's tender, shorten the range. Stay up a little higher. Slide one foot back. Roll back up the other side. So my feet are a little bit more than shoulder width apart. I've got lots of space here. I'm sturdy, and we're going to reach up and back. So this is deep front line. We're opening this back hip. Place your head and neck where you're comfortable. If it's facing me, chin tucked, that's just fine. You'll still feel a stretch. If you like to lift the chin and look up, you can do that too. And we're going to go around the side again, transitioning slowly. Moving through. Arms dangle. Switch feet. Plant that back foot back in place. Then extend your other leg back. Make sure you have your balance, you're gripping the floor, and roll up the other side. Nice and slowly and controlled. Good. Inhale. Exhale, reaching up and back. So now we're opening this other back hip. And as you reach to the side, you might get a little bit of side line in here. It feels really nice right at the hip crest. If you've been sitting a lot, these feel really nice. Start lengthening that line. And transition again around the side. Here we go. Reaching. Reach a little bit more now. We're starting to warm up. Arms dangle, chins tucked. Bring that back foot up into a wide stance. And just swing those arms from side to side. Good. From here, clasp your right hand around your left wrist. Turn yourself towards your left foot. Turn your torso as well. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, you're going to reach up, facing the left. Come back to center. Big breath in. Exhale, turn to the right, and down you go. Again, breath in. Exhale, reach up. Turn to center, breath in. Turn to the left, exhale. Breath in, reach up. Turn to center. And let the arms come down. Good. That was just a little warm up before we get into our sideline stretch. Stay in that wide stance, soften the knees. From here, we're going to reach our arms up nice and tall. Inhale, exhale. One hand goes on the thigh. Opposite arm goes up and over. Reach to the side. We warm this up a little bit. Fingertips long. Turn your palm to the ceiling. Reach up and open. Open the chest. Eyes follow your arm that's moving. Big breath in. Exhale, reach right up over top. Palm to ceiling. Breath in. Exhale, reach behind. And return, breath in. Exhale, reach. Palm to ceiling is going to take us right up and over to the other side. Soften the left knee, bend, reach up and over. Exhale, reach your fingertips long. Take a nice breath in to open. Exhale, open the chest. Eyes follow. Breath in, return. Exhale, reach. Palm to ceiling, open. Exhale, reach behind. Palm to ceiling, return to side. Exhale, reach. Palm to ceiling is going to take us right to standing. Roll the shoulders, bring the legs back in together. All right, so now we're going to work our way towards the floor. We do the back line. So come to the end of your mat. And we're going to start just by shifting our weight side to side. Chin tucked. We're going to go down one vertebrae at a time. Using our breath, knees are soft. We're just weaving our way down very gently. You bend the knees as much as you need to feel comfortable in the low back. If you can let those arms dangle for a moment in ragdoll, head and neck are nice and relaxed. From here, start walking the fingertips forward, pressing one heel and then the other into the floor. There we go, walking it out, lengthening that back line. Still mindful of our breaths in and out, pedaling the feet, shifting the weight, hips side to side. Gently bring the knees down to the mat. You're going to point your toes, and we're going to sit back onto our heels and glide side to side. Head and neck are neutral, just gliding, feeling that out. Good. Come back up to tabletop. And from here, a little ladybug. We are going to open up our shoulders a little bit. So, starting with your left hand, you can reach up towards the ceiling. Big breath in. And as you exhale, bring that arm down. You're going to slide it underneath. And your ear is going to come as close to the mat as you can. Resting the shoulder, arms extended. Big breath in, reach up. Exhale, tuck underneath. Open again, breath in. Exhale, reach under. Very nice, come back to table. Other side, open the right arm, reach up, breath in, exhale, slide the arm underneath, ear to the floor, or as comfortable or as close as you can. Breath in, open, exhale, slide through, thread the needle. Breath in, open up, exhale, tuck under. Very nice, come back to center. Here we go. Back to the hips, side to side. Looking over the opposite shoulder, and then take a little walk forward and side to side again. Good. And walk forward some more. Just move the block out of the way. Side to side. Yeah, feeling those hips. Hello. And then come down onto your elbows. Very nice. So, make sure your toes are still pointed. Drop your head and neck down. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, lift up your head and neck. Slide the shoulder blades down your spine, just where you're comfortable. Return, breath in. Exhale, lift. Again, drop the head down, breath in. Exhale, lift. Pressing through your forearms. Good. This time when you come down, tuck your hands beside your shoulders Breath in. Slide the shoulders down your spine. Exhale, press up, just to where it's comfortable for you. And come right back down. Breath in. Exhale, lift. Back down, breath in. Exhale, lift. This time you're going to push back up into table and right back to the heels and give it a little wiggle. Nicely done. Woo. And now we're going to come and sit on the mat. So if you want to sit on some blocks, a bolster, we'll be sitting cross-legged for a little while. You do not need to be sitting cross-legged. You could be sitting on a chair. If you want to grab a chair and sit there, you can have your legs extended. Whatever's comfortable for you and that your spine stays nice and straight and flat. All right, yes, we will be here for a few minutes. We're going to do a little bit of shoulder mobility, and then we're going to do a full neck series before we stand back up. Okay. All right, so shoulders. We're going to do double shoulders today. So fingertips on the tops of the shoulders. I'm going to do little forward circles. Breathing in and out through our belly. We've changed position, but we're still focusing on that nice belly breath. Now I'm going to open the arms. Take a nice breath in as we reach behind. Exhale as the arms come forward. Breath in, reach behind. Open the chest. Exhale as your arms come forward. Breath in, reach behind. Exhale as your arms come down. Just floating down. Bring those fingertips back to the shoulders, backwards circles. That's it. Warming things up, moving the joint. Very gently, very slowly. Range of motion is whatever you want to do, whatever feels best. Okay, we're going to open the arms back up. We're going to reach in front this time. Breath in. Exhale as the arms travel behind. Again, reach forward, breath in. And back. And again, breath in, reach up. And out. Very nice. Bring your arms back into center. Shake and wiggle. Good job. All right, the neck. The neck is a very delicate area. It gets very tight, and so we're going to loosen up slowly, gently. Okay, no pain, no strain. Here we go. I'm just going to start by shifting our weight to one side, and then the other. Just feel what's going on. Which side's tighter? To center. We're going to turn our chin over our right shoulder. Breath in. Exhale, drop your chin down across your chest and come up at the other side. Breath in. Exhale, return. Breath in. Exhale, drop your chin across your chest. In, exhale to return. Good, this time, after we take our breath in, we're going to draw our chin up and over. So breath in, exhale, chin goes up and over to the other shoulder. Again, be very gentle, breath in, exhale, up and over. Let's do that one more time, breath in. Exhale, travel up and over. Breath in. Exhale, up and over. Nice. Come to center. Roll those shoulders. Give everything a wiggle. There we go. All right, we're going to do the front fascia. So the front of the neck is often neglected. We're going to use our forefinger, our Peter pointer, and our thumb. We're going to pin down on the collarbones, okay? So when I pin the tissue, if I tuck my chin and I pin and then I lift up, I can feel the stretch along here. So So we do that with both sides at the same time. So I'm pinning the tissue. I'm going to shrug up so I've got a hold of the skin. Breath in. As you exhale, let the shoulders drop, hang onto that skin, and just let your chin float up. Just as far as is comfortable till you feel the stretch. Shoulders down and back. Let's do that again. Breath in, shrug up. Exhale, chin floats up, shoulders float down and back. Bring your chin down, breath in, shrug up. Exhale, chin floats up, and this time you're going to float up and over to the right shoulder. Little chin circles over the right shoulder. So you're pinning the tissue or your skin on the left side, and you can feel the stretch on the left side of your neck. Very nice, and return to center. Shrug up, breath in. Exhale, chin floats up and to the left shoulder. Little chin circles, pinning that skin on the right side very gently. Just enough to feel the stretch. And if you hear a little crinkling, sounds like tissue paper in there, well, that's normal. As long as it doesn't hurt, that's okay. That's what we're loosening up. And back to center. All right, shrug up. Breath in, exhale. Chin's going to float up, and this time just open and close your mouth. We're all a bunch of guppies. You can push your chin out, your jaw out, and back in, and you'll feel a stretch that way. Nobody's looking, it doesn't matter. There we go. Bring the chin back down to the chest, and hands down. And roll the shoulders. Good. Okay, just turn your head around a little bit. Oh yeah, that feels good already. Okay, so side of the neck. We use the back of the hand so we're not gripping the head. Back of the hand gently on top of the head. Breath in. As you exhale, you're going to tip, following the elbow. Feeling a stretch along the side of the neck. And return. Breath in. Exhale, tip. And return. Breath in. Exhale, tip. This time, turn your chin down into your armpit. And then turn your chin up towards the ceiling. Whichever of those stretches felt best to you, go back to that for just a moment. Release the hand, come back to center, roll the shoulders. Nice. Same hand on top. Opposite hand is going under the tush. This is going to intensify the stretch a little, so be gentle with yourself. Breath in. Exhale, tip. And return. Breath in. Exhale, tip. Very nice. Lengthening the tissue. Breath in. Exhale, tip. And drop the chin to the armpit. Roll the chin up to the ceiling. Choose the spot that feels best for you. It feels best for me under the armpit, so I'm going back there. Take a deep breath. And then release both hands. Good. Roll the shoulders. Wiggle it out. One side done. So whichever hand you were just sitting on, it's going on top of the head. Breath in. Exhale, tip. Following the elbow. And return. Breath in. Make sure you're still breathing into your belly. Exhale, tip. Return. Breath in. Exhale, tip. Time to turn the chin down into the armpit. Roll up towards the ceiling. Find the spot that feels best for you. Release the hand and come back to center. Good. Same hand on top, opposite hand under the tush. Same deal. Breath in. Exhale, tip. And return. Breath in. You may notice that you're able to do those nice deep belly breaths just a little deeper and exhale a little bit longer now. Breath in. Take up the space. Exhale, tip. Drop the chin to the armpit. Roll up towards the ceiling. Find the spot that feels best for you. Release both hands and come back to center. There we go. Wiggle and shake. Good job. All right. So we did the front and we did the sides. Now we're going to do the back of the neck. Okay. Lacing the hands together. They're going to go right at the back of your skull where those two bumps are. We're going to grab a hold. Breath in. Breath nice and tall. As you exhale, weave your way down forward. Work your way forward, tuck the chin, close the eyes. Release your hands and weave back up, nice and slowly. That feels lovely. Let's do that again. Hands together, back of the head, breath in, sit up tall. As you exhale, weave down. You will feel this stretch far beyond just the neck. You should feel the whole spine, right to the tailbone. Release your hands and weave back up. There we go. All right. Third time's a charm. Hands together. Back of the neck, sitting up tall. Breath in. Exhale, weave it down. Just go as far as you're comfortable, but feel a beautiful stretch. Tuck the chin. Make sure your sit bones are relaxed. Release the hands and weave back up. Swaying, circular movements. It's all very relaxing for the nervous system. Tells our body we're okay, we're safe. Nice job. Roll the shoulders. Wiggle that out. Turn your head a bit. See how that feels. Feels wonderful. Okay. Untangle those legs. Woohoo! We've been sitting on them for a while. Toes may have fallen asleep. Wiggle the toes. Roll the ankles. Wake it all up. Do a little tap down the outside of the legs. Back up the inside. Do that a couple times. Wake it all up. There we go. All right, shake, shake, shake. We're going to do flip-flops. Bend the knees a little, right up to 90 degrees. Stance is a little wider than shoulder width. Chest up tall. You can lie down if you'd like to. You can lie straight back. I'm going to stay sitting up so I can see all of you. Chest up. Drop the knees off to one side, just gently. We're just starting with the hips, up and over to the other side. Only to where they're willing to go. Keeping your sit bones on the mat, side to side, gently asking, we're not forcing. Breath in, exhale, drop. Oh, getting a little more movement already. In and out. Now, take your back leg, open and close like a butterfly. Butterfly wing. Oh, can't wait till we see those in the garden. They're so beautiful. Saw some moths up in the bush. They were in our pails of sap and switched to the other side. They were attracted to the sweetness. We were pulling them out and setting them on some rocks and some moss to dry off. There we go. Okay, so from this position, slide onto your mat. So you've got a couple of choices here. Back leg is at 90 degrees if the hip will allow it. Front leg is either tucked in with that knee, or you can open it to 90 degrees as well. We're turning the torso towards the front knee. One hand at the foot and one hand at the knee. We're going to lift the chest up, breath in. Exhale, fold forward, hinging from the hips. Let all the air out. And just glide side to side when you get there. Have a feel. where you might be tight today, and roll back up. Remember, play with where your legs are. Go to where you're comfortable. All right? Breath in, chest up. Exhale, fold forward. And glide. Ooh, we've got puppies barking outside. And roll back up. For those of you that have some great mobility and want to open it up into a pigeon, you're welcome to. Otherwise, stay where you're comfortable. Breath in, chest up. Exhale, fold forward. And you can glide or stay still. Relax into the movement. And roll back up. Here we go. So, if you've extended, bring everything back in. Back leg to 90 degrees. Front foot, you're going to tuck into, I'm going to turn sideways so you can see, into the knee. Both hands go beside the knee. And what we're going to do is we're going to walk our way back. So we're starting to create a rotation in our torso here. We're going to walk back as far as we can. And if you can drop onto the elbow, that's wonderful. If you need to stay on the hand, that's fine too. So we're in a nice big stretch. This top hip is open. Hand on the top thigh. We're going to take a breath in as we reach up, lift up through the rib cage. Exhale, reach right overhead, reach towards the floor. Touch the floor if you can, and then draw your fingers across the front of your body, all the way up again. Breath in. Exhale, push your top hip forward, rotate your torso towards the floor, and pull through. That's it. This is a beautiful stretch. Breath in. Exhale. Rotate, stretch, reach. Leave those fingertips as far as you can for just a moment. Take 3 deep breaths here. Exhale. One more big breath. Fill the ribs and exhale and pull through. That's a big stretch on the rib cage. Very nice. Come off the elbow if you were on it. Walk your way to the front. Good. Are we doing okay? All right, swing those feet around front. We are going to do some flip-flops and check out our handiwork. So feet wider than shoulder width, chest up tall. Drop the knees to one side and drop to the other. See if the leg that we were folded over on is a little bit looser for you. It is for me. Okay, now we're going to slide onto the other side. Same thing. Now our range of motion and our mobility can be different from side to side. So you listen to your body and place your feet where it's most comfortable for you. The most conservative position is right here, working your way out. Okay, I'm going to go to a 90-90 position. Hand on either side, one at the foot, one at the knee. Turning the belly button towards the front knee, chest up tall, breath in. Hinge at the hips, come forward, keeping the chest open to the very end, and then glide side to side. Check it out, feel where you might be tight today. Changes day to day, week to week, and roll back up, depending on what you've been up to. If you want to open your ankle a little bit, go right ahead. Chest up, breath in. Exhale, fold forward. And glide. Roll back up. All right, if you want to open it all the way into a pigeon, go right ahead. Breath in. Exhale, fold forward. And glide. We aren't staying here long. Just enjoy the stretch. This is the beginning of the leg mobility and hip mobility. And roll back up. Beautiful. All right. So, bringing the foot back to the knee. Here we go. Both hands on the side of the knee. Walking it back slowly. Finding your angle. Remember, we're opening this top hip. You want to feel that opening sensation. Stretch right up through the sideline. Here we go. Hand on the top thigh. Reaching up towards the ceiling. Breath in. Exhale. Reach over your head towards the floor. and pull through. Again, I'll turn sideways so you can see me a little better. Reaching up and over. Exhale, reach overhead. Pull through. Good job. Remember, this time we're going to stop. Breath in, reach up and over. Reach, reach, reach. And when you get to the end, whether it's on the floor or just in the air, just stop right there. Breath in. Exhale. Fill the ribs. Breath in. Exhale. Last one. Breath in. Exhale. And pull through. Woo! I hope you felt that. I did. All right. Off the elbow. Walk it back to the front. This is our last set of flip-flops. Here we go. Feet a little wider than shoulder width. Chest up tall. Dropping off side to side. Oh, wow. What a lovely difference. Woo. There we go. We are doing it. This is feeling great. All right. So from here, we're going to go to the end of the mat. We're going to be working our way down. So make sure your band is handy or your strap if you have one. If you don't worry about it. Okay? It's not necessary. So knees are bent to 90 degrees. Chest up tall. I'm going to hold on to my wrist underneath my knees. Sitting up tall, squeezing the shoulder blades together. This is like a seated cat-cow. Breath in. Exhale, drop the chin. Let those shoulder blades drift away. Rounding the spine. Pulling your belly button in. Breath in, sit up tall. Exhale, round down. Pull that belly button in. And again, sitting up tall. Breath in. Exhale, round down. Ooh. Hold the backs of the legs and roll all the way down to the floor. Here we go. Pull your pants up if you need to, like I do. Fix everything up. There we go. As Nicole would call it, wardrobe adjustment. There. Okay. Reach your arms up overhead or out to the side, wherever's comfortable for you. Take a big breath in. Exhale. Arms come by your side. Bend the knees to 90 degrees. We're going to work on the glutes. So cross your right leg over your left knee. So right ankle is sitting right over top of the left knee. I'm going to use my left hand to grab a hold of my right foot and bring it just a little bit closer. So I'm pulling it down my left thigh, and then both knees are going to come towards my chest. You can stay right here. Or if you have the mobility and want to grab that other foot, go right ahead. Some people like to thread the needle and hold through underneath the foot. That's fine. Whatever's comfortable for you, what we're going to be doing is taking a breath in here. And as you exhale, you are very gently and a tiny little rock to the left. That's it. Inhale, exhale, rock. Just take your time. Feel the stretch. We're feeling the stretch in the right hip. So depending on how much mobility you have, you may need to play around with your angles. Ooh, right there. Find your spot and breathe into it. When you breathe in to imagine you're breathing into that tight tissue. And you're exhaling the tension out. One more breath in and out. Good. Untangle the legs. Stretch them out for a second. Give them a shake. Bend your knees back up to 90 degrees. Cross left ankle over right knee. Right hand grabs a hold of that left foot, brings it a little bit closer. Lift the knees towards the chest. Choose the position that works best for you. Breath in. Exhale, rock. And return, breath in. Exhale, rock. Again, target your breath. Breathe into the tissue that's tight. And think about exhaling the tension. One more here. notoriously tight. Good. Untangle the legs. Give them a little shake. All right, now's the time for the band. If you have a band, great. If you don't, no worries. We're going to start with our left leg, working on the hamstring series. I'm going to tuck the band underneath my foot. So the band is, I'm going to use my arms to guide the band so my leg stays relaxed. So right now my left leg is extended long. My right leg is going to start making little figure 8 shapes. So I'm rolling this thigh bone in the socket. I want to feel that movement and slowly start drawing the heel up towards the ceiling to where you're comfortable. Find your stretch. Rolling in and out. See if you can draw a figure 8 with your heel on the ceiling. Go back, check in with your breath. How's that breath coming along? Keep the belly breaths going. Good, try pointing the toes. Be mindful that you're not pulling down with the band. We don't want to be pulling the leg into the socket. We're simply guiding the leg with the strap or the band. Very gentle guidance. And back to heel. The size of your figure 8 again is up to you, whatever feels good. There we go. Bring the knee back into the chest. Bend your left knee up to 90 degrees. Let it fall to the outside. This is your counterbalance. We're going to bring the right heel to the ceiling and then draw it out to the right side of your body and start your figure 8s. There we go. Pressing the heel away, rolling up and down. Use your breath. Embrace the movement. Find your stretch. Find where you need to stretch here. Really explore all the angles. Good. Point the toes. See how that feels. Try down low. Try drawing up along the side. Play with it. How straight can you lengthen the leg? Okay. It all depends on your mobility. We're all different. My right leg is much more mobile than my left. Good. Bring that right knee in. Extend the left leg back out. Switch hands with the band if you have it. Press the heel up to the ceiling. Gently draw it across your body, keeping the hips down. So your leg may not go very far, and that's okay. So bring it back to center. Take a little curl in your figure 8. Swoop down in, and then swoop back out. In and out. Yeah. Loosen that tissue along the side of the leg. I can feel this from my calf area all the way to the glute. Try pressing the heel away and then try pointing the toes. Play with your ankles. Ooh, big stretch, good stretch. Very nice. And bring your knee into the chest. Bring your left leg up. We're going to start with it. If you've got a strap or a band, you're going to switch feet. Extend the right leg out and give it a good shake. Yes, thank you, right leg, you worked hard. Left leg, start with your figure 8s. That's it. Working the heel up towards the ceiling. Rolling the thigh in the socket. Rolling that thigh bone, that femur. There we go. All right, heel to the ceiling. Draw your figure 8s. Breath in. And out. Don't forget your breath. You've worked this hard. We're 45 minutes in. We're nice and relaxed. Point the toes. Beautiful. That's it. Figure 8s. As big or as small as you need them to be to feel your stretch. Back to heels. Bring the knee down into the chest. Bend the right leg up. Let it fall to the outside. Left heel up to the ceiling. Draw it out to the outside. Figure 8s, here we go. Breathing low and slow. Pressing the heel away, point the toes. Really get into those creases. The hamstrings, the adductors, those inner thighs. Very nice. Bring the knee back into the chest. Extend the right leg long. Left heel up to the ceiling. Draw it across the body. Start your figure 8s. Make sure your upper body is nice and relaxed. Both hips stay on the mat. We're just drawing that left leg across. You might feel a real pull in the back of the leg, the hamstring area. Pressing the heel away, rolling back and forth, still keeping the figure eights. Try pointing the toes. There we go. One more. Big stretch. Good. Bring the knee into the chest. Take the band off. Send it off to the side. There we go. Stretch everything long. Give that left leg a good shake too. Arms up overhead. Sink into your mat. We have shoulders left. They feel wonderful. This next stretch is just so relaxing. So take your arms up towards the ceiling, palms together. Bring them down to your chest, and you're going to roll onto your side, extending your arms straight out from your shoulders. Knees are bent. Bring the top knee forward. That's going to help stabilize your hips. We're going to peel the top arm back across our body, all the way across, so palm is up, reaching the fingertips long. We're going to reach down towards our hips. So we're going to be doing great big circles with our arm, with this top arm. Coming over the body, crossing over the bottom arm, reaching up and over. Trying to keep the fingertips on the floor or as close to the floor as we can for as long as we can. And as those fingertips leave the floor, breathe. And let that arm just very slowly work its way around. Let it ebb and flow with your breath. Every time you exhale, see if you can sink and move a little farther along in the circle. Let it go. Moving slowly, just allowing, not forcing. Stay out of pain. Enjoying the movement. Reaching up and open. Let your torso, let your upper body rotate with your arm. Breathing into the rib cage. Letting it go. This time, when our hands meet up, we're going to change direction. So we've done that. We're going to change. Now our fingertips go down, across the hips. Make sure you still turn the palm facing up behind you, rolling up behind you. Eyes can follow your moving hand. Your eyes can be closed. There's nothing to look at. We're just doing our own thing. Working through lengthening the tissue in the shoulders. The shoulders, the chest. It's a wonderful stretch. All up through the rib cage. Last one, here we go. Reaching up and around. Take your time. Work with your breath. And come to a rest. From here, you're going to roll back onto your back. Extend everything long. Reach your arms back up towards the ceiling, palms together. Bring them down towards your chest. And you're going to roll onto the other side. I'm going to flip so I can stay facing you. So I'm going to switch around to this side. Lying on my side. Arms extended out from shoulders. Knees are bent. Top knee comes forward, stabilizing the hips. Here we go. Let's peel this top arm back. Open up. palm to the ceiling. Eyes can follow the moving arm. Draw it down behind you, over the hips. Take your time. Listen to your body. Stay in a comfortable range, reaching up and over. And open. As those fingertips leave, move slowly. Open the chest. Let the torso rotate. Let the arms drop down. Ooh, feel a nice rush of blood through there. Oh, feels so good. Remember, stay out of pain, just in a comfort zone, wherever you need to be. And now we're going to change direction when hands meet up. We're turning back the other direction. Palm faces the ceiling. Reaching, lengthening. Every time you exhale, see if you can sink just a little bit more. Coming around. One more circle. Here we go. Opening. Working with your body. And coming back around to our resting position. Very nice. And from here, we're going to roll back on our back to lengthen everything. One last time, one big stretch. Reach everything long. Nice deep breath. We are almost done. We're going to work our way back up now. Whew. Roll back onto your side. Head can rest on the bottom arm. We're going to transition to coming up. We're going to come up slowly so we don't get dizzy. We come to a much more relaxed place. With your top arm, push up carefully. We're coming back onto all fours. Here we go. All right. Now we're going to tuck the toes underneath. We had them pointed at the beginning. Toes tucked underneath. We're going to walk our hands towards our knees a little bit. We're going to rock back and forth, stretching the bottoms of the feet. Ooh, yeah. Remember that right foot I said I thought was tight? Yep, it is. I can feel it. I'm glad we're doing this. Good. Okay, we're going to go back, reverse ragdoll. So we're going to walk our hands back. Lengthening the legs back up. Walk the hands towards the feet. Take a few breaths in ragdoll, and then start shifting your hips side to side, allowing those arms to swing, and we're going to roll our way up, one vertebrae at a time. Chin comes up last. Everything's tucked. Rolling it back up. Whew. All right. Come back to center. How are we doing? Doing okay? Here we go. We're going to check in. Feet are a little wide. Let's go in a fairly wide stance for this. There we go. Whoops! I'm so relaxed I'm falling over. That's wonderful. Okay, soft knees, reaching up, front line. Just a couple little reaches up. Oh, hello, front line. That feels beautiful. And coming around the side. Stretching, lengthening. Last trick here, guys. Fold it forward. Arms dangle. Swing side to side from one foot to the other. Really swing and sway. Bend one knee and then the other. Ooh, and roll up the other side. Reaching. Great big starfish. Good. I'm going to widen my sense just a wee bit more. One hand on the thigh, reaching up and over. Extend. Palm to ceiling. And open. And return. Breath in. Exhale, reach. Palm to ceiling is going to take us right over to the other side. Reaching right up and over. Reach. Exhale. Palm to ceiling. Open the chest. And return. Breath in. Exhale, reach. Palm to ceiling is going to take us right to standing. Bring those feet back together. Roll the shoulders. Wiggle the hips. And we did it. Very nicely done. Thank you so much. What a lovely hour that's been. I hope you feel great, relaxed, rejuvenated. Time to drink some water, get in your comfy jammies, and have a beautiful sleep. Thank you so much for coming tonight. We'll see you next week. And if you want to stay on live Facebook, I'll say hello. See who's here.
Hi, this is Brenda from Brenda's
Whoop,
Fitness.
you get to hear the replay.
Welcome you to LifeStretch.
There we go. Hi, we had Gary Wigney. Hi, Stacy. Thanks for joining. Nancy Loney joined. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Brenda. Kira from Barbados. Hello, my friend. Oh, my goodness. And Nicole was here, too. I hope you guys had a lovely hour. I sure did. I really enjoy being here for you. If there's anything I can do, if you have any requests of different stretches, please let me know. Hi, Stacy. I can see you wrote something. You're very welcome, Stacy. Hey, Brenda, you're welcome. I'm glad you joined. I hope you feel great. Time to go relax. All right, have a beautiful evening. Take care. Love you. Bye-bye.